Buongiorno, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. My name is Marie, and this is Marie in Florence. Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome, new viewers. Now, before we get started, may I please ask if you could give me a like, a share, subscribe, ring the notification bell so that you'll be among the first to know when I post new content, and please feel free to leave a comment below. We're actually on our way to 100 subscribers, guys. Thank you so much, and please keep the word going. Now, I'm actually heading out today. It's cold. Do you want to know where I'm going? Come with me and see. So guys, come with me as today I'm heading into the central part of Tuscany in the middle of a vast hilly landscape to the tiny city of Siena. As we take a look into the countryside from the city wall, just a little bit about the city. Siena is an eminent medieval city surrounded by a well-preserved 1,000-year-old wall and was once a Roman colony called Siena Julia. But today, Siena is best known for hosting the Palio horse race twice yearly, as well as plenty of medieval masterpieces. But it is also famous for their cuisine, their art, museums, and medieval cityscape. Siena has been strictly divided into contrade, or neighborhoods for us English speakers, since medieval times, though the number has been shrunken from 42 in the 1300s to 17 in the present day, which is kind of hard to believe because Siena is such a tiny city. But yes, that's what it is. But each neighborhood has their own flag and seal, which are all symbols of animals or nature. Just beautiful. And now, a quick glimpse of a part of the wall as I headed through the door of the city and greeted by a Christmas tree. Welcome to Siena. On my way to the city center, I passed by this building, which in fact is a school. It is the Sacred Heart of Jesus boarding school, and it's a secondary school. Now we're a little closer into the city center, but as I stated before, Siena is a tiny city. As you can see, narrow streets, and guys, even narrower alleyways, if narrower is a word. And here, guys, we have an example of a seal representing a contrade, or neighborhood. And this appears to be the symbol of a hedgehog. And now another contrada, another seal, and this is the seal of the she-wolf. And here you have Piazza Salimbeni, and in Piazza Salimbeni you have Banca Monte dei Paschi di Siena, the oldest surviving bank in the world, and Italy's third largest bank, founded in 1472. And in the center of the square, you have the statue of Salustio Bandini. Salustio was an Italian archdeacon, economist, and politician, and he was an advocate of free trade and the removal of local feudal tariffs and tolls. I would have definitely voted for you, Lucio. The removal of government imposed taxes, free tolls, and free trade. Si, sente bene. And now we're looking at Palazzo Spanocchi with the heads of Roman emperors. Looking over the palazzo is what it feels like. Then you have the bank, and then you have to the left Tantucci Palace. And now we're looking at the mythological image of the she-wolf suckling the twin brothers Romulus and Remus. And it is said that this image is the most important symbol of ancient Rome. As a figurative theme, the image dates back to the 2nd century BC, and legitimation problems led to Romulus unaliving his own brother Remus. And it is said that the Tuscan city was founded by the sons of Remus, Ascio and Senio, who, to escape their uncle's wrath, stole the she-wolf from the temple of Apollo. And the story is that having arrived on the Tuscan hills, Senio founded Siena. And this image is located throughout the city in different areas. And here we're looking at one of the many churches that is in the city of Siena, because each contrade actually has its own church. And now there are 17 contrades. So if there are 17 contrade, there are at least 17 churches here in the city of Siena. Because if you belong in one neighborhood, you do not go to the church into another neighborhood. Yes, guys. Also, I don't think it is common to marry outside of your neighborhood. But not only do the Contrade has their own churches, guys, but they also have their own fountains, their own museums, their own baptismal font, their own motto, their own allied Contrada, their own traditions and culture, guys, in one tiny little city. Can you imagine that? Oh my goodness. It is kind of strange, but every country, every community has their own traditions and values. And so you just have to respect, other people's culture. That's just what it is. It's just very interesting to me. And so I just wanted to share just a little bit of knowledge that I have or that I remembered about Siena. And here's another bank we're looking at also. So yes, just take a look around this palazzo. I'm not sure of the name of this palazzo, but just take a look around. And I'm sure in this small area, you'll probably have at least 3 or 4 contrades just in this area alone. Because as I said, Siena is a very small city and it has 17 different neighborhoods here. Look how beautifully decorated the windows to this cafe is. It looks so inviting and warm and absolutely delicious inside. And beautiful flowers to prepare your home for the holiday cheer. Siena is also a great shopping destination. They have some really cool stores here. And this building we're looking at is Cercolo degli Uniti. And the club, the oldest in the world, was founded by 21 Sienese gentlemen on the 13th of November, 1657. And they said that there were many parties and paleos organized by the club. And on many occasions, it was even visited by princes, kings, and cardinals. So needless to say, there was a lot of politicking going on in this building. But I just wanted to show you guys just the ceiling of what's covering the patio area alone. So I can only imagine what it looks like inside. But I think it is temporarily closed at the moment. So I don't know if it's for renovations or for whatever. But that is what it said, that it is temporarily closed right now. But look at that ceiling, guys. I don't even think the camera is able to capture how beautiful it really is. So guys, let's move along because there's definitely more to see. Now, let's take this little alley slash lane slash street slash road, I'm not sure, but this will lead you into one of the most important areas in Siena. And we're talking about Palazo del Campo. Palazo del Campo is located in the heart of Siena, and it is the main public square of this historical city. This Campo is regarded as Europe's greatest medieval square and renowned worldwide for its beauty and architectural integrity. And this, guys, is the location for the famous Palio di Siena. And this is where it's held on July 2nd and August 16th of every year. I have to make it here to see this race one year, putting it on my bucket list right now. And this too is the finishing location of the annual road cycling race Strada Bianche. Also in this area, you have Palazzo Pubblico right in front of you right now with its Torre del Mangia, its eating tower, as well as various palazzi surrounds the small shell-shaped piazza. So I hope that you really are enjoying Siena. It is so beautiful here and richly steeped in history, guys. As I pan around to the restaurants on the bottom, on the lower level, but above the restaurants, those are apartments. And during the Palio horse race, people actually rent their windows out. So if you ever plan on attending one of the Palio horse race in Siena, yes, you might want to try to book somebody's apartment window for the event because it is a thing. But guys, you're going to have to make sure that if you're renting a window from someone, you're cheering for their team. Because if you attempt to cheer for a horse from another team, they'll probably throw you and your money out, guys. They take Palio di Siena very seriously here. As a matter of fact, to the Sienese, it's bigger than soccer. Yeah. But before I wrap up Palazo del Campo, guys, there is one important point of interest I need to point out to you guys. Although it is tented up today, it is located at the northwest edge of the palazzo, and it is Fonte Gaia. I've inserted some pictures from a previous visits for you guys right here. Now, the story of the fountain is that it is the first fountain in Piazza del Campo, and it was completed in 1342 after hydraulic construction had led water to the site. Legend holds that the fountain was met with much joy, thus it was given the name Gaia, in English, joyous. But now it's time to move along. And guys, if you've seen my previous video about ceramiche, you will know how I feel about ceramics. So yes, I did make a quick stop inside because I love ceramics. And here we have a flag flying proudly above its contrada. And yes, guys, in every store you will be able to buy flags to represent your neighborhood here. So here we have a view of a number of the flags. I did not count to see if they have all 17, but there you have it. And now we're in another contrada, and this is represented by the eagle. Yes, there's the flag flying proudly in the gusty wind. I am now in this medieval palace in the well courtyard, looking at an antique wishing well. There's definitely a lot to see here in this tiny city of Siena. It's a must see if ever you're visiting the Tuscan countryside. Although it's so peaceful here, it's time to move on. There's still a lot to do and more to see. And here we are in another contrada. This contrada's mascot appears to be the panther. By this point, I was tired, cold, and hungry, so I decided to stop per pranzo at Trattoria Staroreggi. I had to stop for lunch because lunch is served. I like lots of cheese. Bueno. This is really good. The sauce is delicious. Goes very well with the pasta, with the sauce. Really good. Guys, the pasta was that good. It really was. Il conto per favore, grazie. Lunch in Siena for 2 thumbs up. This is the bill for lunch. 18.50. Now that I'm completely satiated, I've quite possibly saved the best for last.
Oh my god, this is gorgeous.
Guys, this is my third time coming to this church and I still swoon as if seeing it for the first time. It is that beautiful.
There it is. There is the Duomo.
I present to you Duomo di Siena. This is a medieval church dedicated from its earliest days as a Roman Catholic Marian church, and now it's dedicated to the Assumption of Mary.
In the heart of Siena, you'll find one of the most beautiful structure in the city. This chiesa, this church, absolutely beautiful. Oh my God, they don't make things like this anymore. These are not made anymore. Nothing. Oh God, this is beautiful. Beautiful. There's a line. stairs going in, and inside I can tell you guys this is actually beautiful on the inside. But of course, I'm not allowed to film anything on the inside. So you get to see the exterior in all its glory. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful. Oh! A little close up for you guys. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Hidden in the crux is the Duomo of Siena. Beautiful, beautiful chiesa, beautiful church. It is cold here and my fingers are freezing. Oh my gosh, but this is worth it, guys. It's worth showing you guys all this. Oh gosh, look at that. Look at that. With the wolf that raised Romulus and Remus right in the foreground. But take a look, guys. This is absolutely beautiful. Just pan around in the piazza. Final look at the beautiful city of Siena.
Siena is a small town, but enormous in beauty.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed Siena as much as I did. And to wrap the night up, cappuccino, beignet, chantilly. Buonissimi.
So, I made it safely back to my apartment, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I do hope you enjoyed the content. If so, please be kind and give me a like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and feel free to leave a comment below. And until the next video, ciao. Thanks for watching.